class now. So morning everyone, welcome to the class and find yourself to a comfort sitting position. So allow your sitting bone to be rooted down and maybe rock your torso side to side, shifting the weight from one sitting bone to another, it like helping you find the balance. Once you find your balance, then find that center, rest your hands on tops of the thigh, bend at the elbow. Breathing in, lift both shoulder up, and breathing outside and out, and roll the shoulder away from your heart and drop your elbow down. So a few more times, inhale, lift up toward the ears to feel the tension, and then as you exhale, open your heart by draw your shoulder apart and drop your elbow down. Couple more rounds on your own pace. And once you find that relaxed, then begin to feel the tension from your jaw and your neck and see whether you can relaxing by drawing your shin towards the back of the throat. Bring your gaze down toward the floor or gently closing your eyes if you feel comfortable. Begin to draw your awareness towards your breathing so that your mind can focus in towards your breath. Draw yourself into this present moment. Let that smooth, steady flow of your breath guiding you. Try not to force or controlling anything, but watch that flow of your breath, just like you're watching the waves that flow into the shore. Smooth and at ease. Maybe you can even listen to the sounds of your own breath. Pay attention to your breath, one breath at a time. Once you find a relationship with your breath, then begin to lengthening your breath. As you draw the air in, let it be long, slow, deep inhale. And as you let the air out from your body, also let it be a long, slow exhalation out. Find that emptiness out from your body as releasing the stale air out. Try it again, taking a long, slow, deep breath in and sensing where your breath is landing inside your body. By noticing the vibrating sensation or the area that you find the openness and spaciousness. On your next exhale, then focusing on your exhalation when the air releasing out from your body. Noticing which area of your body gets softening, which area of your body feel that contraction. Where is it that you still hold the tension? So that the next in-breath, you can send that breath energy towards the area that you feel tightness, tension. And let the exhale, tension melting down, and you surrender to your floor. Just breathe, relaxing each part of your body, from the crown of the head all the way down to your toe, including your arms and fingers. Sensing how your body feels today, so that throughout your whole practice, you can take in modification or adjustment you need. Remember, it's a journey to your practice. Let you do yoga rather than let yoga do you, creating the comfort and safe space. Visualizing your body as you're breathing in, you might begin to noticing the vibrating and movement around your belly, ribs and chest. Breathing out, noticing the contraction between your chest. Draw your ribs in toward the spine and empty the air out from your stomach. A few more rounds on this deep, long, slow breathe in and out so that you're engaging the three parts of your body, the belly, ribs, and chest on your inhale, the chest, ribs, and belly on your exhalation, which is also the three parts of the lobes of your lung, from the lower lobes of your lung to the middle and the upper lobe of your lung. Breathing out, releasing out from your chest, ribs, and belly. In the next couple breaths, taking your time to set up the intention of your practice. What is the purpose to be here? And how would you like your practice to be? Find the intention as something that allowing you to help enhancing the quality of your life. When you feel ready, slowly coming back to your natural breath. And at your own time, if you're closing your eyes, then gently open up your eyes. If you're sitting with crossed leg, which leg is in the front, you're going to switch to bring the opposite leg and rock your sitting bone side to side. Breathing in, draw your arms out wide, reaching it up, lengthening left side, right side equally, and exhale, slowly draw your palm facing down, fingertips down toward the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthening left side, right side equally by stretch from your waistline up. Breathing out, softening to your jaw, neck, and shoulder. 1 last time, deep breath in and hold right there. Exhale, twist to your right, left arm forward, right arms back, turn the chest to your right. Inhale, draw both arms forward, lift the chest up away from your belly. Breathing out, right arm forward, left arms back, twisting over to your left. Breathing in, draw your arm forward and up. Breathing out, bring your elbow crease up as you draw your palms up, palm facing up toward the ceiling. Exhale, draw the navel in toward the spine, rounding your back 1 vertebrae at a time. Cross your left wrist on top of the right, bring your thumbs down, interlace your hands, chin toward your chest. Open up the back of your shoulder blade, internal rotation of your shoulder. Breathing in, stacking your spine 1 vertebrae at a time, lift the arms up. Then exhale, bend the elbow, bring the arms and elbow up, hug your waistline in. Deep breath in, exhale, tilting over to your left side, draw your right shoulder up, turn the gaze with the ceiling, press your right sitting bone down. Inhale back toward the center. Exhale, tilting your torso over to your right, lift the left shoulder and elbow up. Breathing in, come back up toward the center. Exhale, release, draw your palm facing up, elbow crease up. So this is an external rotation of your shoulder. Deep breath in, exhale, draw the navel into the spine, rounding your back, draw your arm forward. This time, right wrist cross on top of the left, bring your thumb down, interlace your hand. Breathing in, stacking your spine 1 vertebrae at a time, lift your arms up, bend the elbow. Exhale, release, circle the arms behind your back, open the front of the chest, interlace the arms behind, and draw your arms away from your body, front of the chest expanding. Draw that chest up toward the ceiling, tilt the chin up, open up the front of your throat. Exhale, leading with your heart, hinting forward from the hip, just bring your chest forward and down. Feel that lengthening. Inhale, stacking your spine up, releasing your arms up, and then draw your knee to one side to press yourself back up into your table or hands and knee. Bring your knee underneath your hip, your wrist underneath your shoulder, and spread your fingertips wide. Roll your hips side to side. Come to pause here right at the center. Shift the weight toward your left knee. Breathing in, extending right leg behind. Press the heel away. Roll the inner thigh in and draw the outer heel away as you lift the chest forward. Exhale, draw your knee forward toward your chest, navel in toward the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, press your leg away. Squeeze into your right glute. Exhale, knee forward, navel in. Breathing in, extending. Breathing out, draw your knee toward your chest. Then lower your knee down, noticing the difference. Then we switch side, breathing in, extending left leg behind, press the heel away. Feel like you're engaging your glute muscle, draw your chest forward. Exhale, knee forward toward your chest, navel in toward the spine. 2 more times. Breathing in, find the length. Breathing out, contraction as you draw your knee forward. 1 last time. Inhale and exhale. Lower your knee out wide and bring your big toe to touch. Shift the tailbone towards the heel. Forehead rests on the floor. Child pose. Extending the arm forward. Lengthening to your torso. Begin to feel the space into the back area from lower back, mid back, upper back. The exhale, let the heart and rib cage melting down toward the floor. Feel the heaviness toward the front body. Then begin to turn the head over to your left side as you begin to draw your left arms out and up toward the ceiling. Circle your left wrist clockwise, counterclockwise. Draw that chest up, shoulder up toward the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle, reaching left arm over to your right side. Turn the head to your right and bring the left ear down. Allow your shoulder to be relaxed and sensing where is it that you feel the tension and tightness. Taking as much modification you may need as you're guarding your shoulders. Then slowly release your left arms forward and bring yourself back to your child pose and find the difference. Then when you're ready, begin to turn your head over to your right by rest your left ear on top of your left arm. Inhale, right arm toward the ceiling. Draw your right shoulder away from your chest so that you're stretching the muscle in the front of your chest area. Circle your wrist clockwise, counterclockwise. Loosen up and find the mobility. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, thread the needle, reaching your right arm over to your left side. Turn the head to your left by lower your right ear down. Sensing and noticing the difference because one side of your shoulder might be more tightness than the other. Remember to checking in with your previous injury. Breathing in, begin to release. Draw your right arm forward. And as you exhale, relaxing everything down toward the floor. When you're ready, then press to your hands. Inhale, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, downward facing down. Adjusting hands and feet position, particularly if you're guarding your shoulder or just have your shoulder surgery, by walking your feet slightly forward, shortening to your stand. And lift your tailbone up, shift the tailbone towards your heel will help lifting off the weight from your shoulder. Once you find the weight evenly between hands and feet, then begin to paddling to your feet by bending one knee at a time. Walk the dog. Noticing what's happening to the back of your leg when you're trying to lower the heel down and bending to the opposite knee. Then pause right here in your downward facing dog. Breathing in, shift the weight towards your right foot, lifting your left leg behind up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping left foot forward, lower your right heel down, turn the right toe to the corner edge of the mat. Bending to your left knee, bring yourself back up into your warrior one. If you're in a tightrope, meaning that your left foot and right foot is so close to one another, heel toe your left foot to the corner edge. And you want the toe to facing forward. Why is that? When you bring the toe to face forward, it's allowing your right hip to draw your right hip forward, left hip back to keep your sacrum and your pelvis level. Because if you're trying to turn your toe out to the side, your hip going to be turned. You're going to jerk your knee because your knee going to roll in. Pointing that right toe forward towards the front of the mat rather than turn to the side. Yeah, once you find yourself like that, then bending to the front knee. Draw your arms out wide, softening to your shoulder, lengthening left side, right side equally. Exhale, bend your left knee, bend your elbow. Breathing in, straight the leg, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bend your knee, bend your elbow, then bring your hands to your hip. Once you find your hip, on your next exhale, you want to hinging forward from the hip flexor, so you can use your hand to guide your hip flexor. Draw your tailbone back, rooted down towards your heel so that you're engaging your leg. It can be straight, it can be bending. Using your core, bring your chest away from your belly. Hinge from the hips, draw your left hip back, right hip forward so that the sacrum right here are level, not tilting. Breathe in and out. If you have the block, you can also using the block and bring the hands down. Shift the block right behind so that your wrist underneath your shoulder. This will help you stretching your calf muscle. Particularly if you want more, you can bring your heel down, flexing that left toe toward your knee. Breathe in and out. If the block is too low, you can flip it to be in a higher level by bringing the block to the taller position. Deep breath in, press your left foot down, bring your left hand right behind your back, and as you exhale, turn the chest over to your left side. You can bend your front knee, rooted down toward your heel will help you engaging your leg muscle. Stay right here, reaching your left arms up. Deep breath in, breathing out, bring your hands down, move the block away. Stepping your left foot back to meet up with the right into your downward facing dog. Option to bring your knee down into your puppy pose or child pose. Choose the option that works for you. If you're in downward facing dog, you can paddle into your feet, releasing all the tension. Once you find a balance on both legs, we're going to shift to the second side. By shift the weight toward your left foot, inhale, right leg high up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping right foot forward, in between your hand, lower your left heel down. Allow the toe to point forward, bend your knee, press yourself back up. Most important thing about Warrior One, or whenever you step one foot forward and one foot back, to help protecting your hip, you want to keep your hip level, rooted down toward your heel, and be able to flex the toes so that you're using your leg muscle. As your hands on top of the hips, inhale, release, draw your arms out wide, reaching it up. As you press down toward your left heel, feel that glute muscle engage so that you're not using your lower back. Exhale, bend your right knee and bend your elbow, open the front of the chest. Inhale, straight the leg, lift the arms up. Exhale, bend the knee, bend the elbow. Then bring your hands to your hip. Once again, find your hip flexor so that we are not rounding our lower back. Exhale, engaging abdominal, draw the navel in, leading with your heart, thinking about your right rib cage toward your right thigh bone. Press down toward your left heel. You can stay right here, take the next option to grabbing the block. Put the block down right behind your right foot so that your wrist underneath your shoulder. Remember to bring your block as narrow as shoulder width apart and never be halfway on the block, halfway on the floor. Either bring to the floor or bring it outside. If you put the block in between the mat and the floor, it's gonna tilt. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Next option, you can bring right hand behind your back, breathing in, turn the chest over to your right side. Option, right arm can go up toward the ceiling. Allow that spinal rotation, ease the tension off from your lower back. Deep breath in, exhale, hands down, move the block away. Stepping right foot back, meet up with the left into your downward facing dog. Lower your knee down toward the floor, walking your arm forward. Bring your forearms and elbow down into your puppy pose. Take a moment of pause to reflect in your practice and sensing what's happening to your body. Continue to breathe. And when you're ready, walking your hands back, bring your wrists underneath your shoulder, tuck in the toe. Breathing in, tailbone up, drop your belly down, and reaching the heart forward into your cow pose. Breathing out without moving anything, just draw your chest forward, and as you exhale, only shift your tailbone towards the heel. So don't look down or don't bring your torso down so that you're stretching the bottom of your feet. And maybe roll from the big toe to the pinky toe, side to side, and also shift your hips so that you're stretching all the fascias underneath your feet. Then slowly shift back to find your table. Inhale, tailbone up, drop your belly down, reaching the heart forward, stretch the front body. Exhale, tuck the tailbone down, draw the navel into the spine, round your back one vertebrae at a time, the mid back toward the ceiling, chin toward your chest. Then untuck the toe, inhale one more time, reaching the heart forward,
Breathing out, engaging abdominal, bring your chest and belly to meet at the center into your cat pose. Then slowly bring your spine back into your neutral. Turn the right toe out to the side, extending left leg out down toward the floor. Adjusting to bring your heel away from your hips. Draw your left arms behind your back so that you're lifting the bottom rib cage away from the floor. So that engaging the oblique muscle first. Once you find that engaging the oblique, then lift your left arms up. Deep breath in, exhale, begin to lengthening that left side by draw your left arm and left heel away from each other. Noticing the space that you create into your ribs. Deep breath in, breathing out, release, bring your hands down and knee down. Find yourself back into your table. When you're ready, then turn the left toe out to the side, extending right leg out down toward the floor. Find the alignment between your right heel to your hips and shoulder. Bring the right arms behind your back and lift that left rib cage away from the floor. Breathing in, right arms up. Breathing out, see whether you can extending right arms and right heel away from each other. Let that energy flow to that side. Breathe into that right side of your body. Exhale, release, hands down, bring your knee down. When you're ready, then tuck in the toe. Inhale, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone back up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Bend your knee, eye looking forward, walking your feet forward toward your hands, standing forward fold. Allow your rib cage to rest on tops of your thigh bone, tilt the chin toward your chest and crown the head down. Breathing in, begin to press down to your heel and lift your tailbone up away from your heel by draw your thigh bone back, standing forward fold. Your hands can cup toward the floor, grab to your leg or to your opposite elbow. If you're noticing you have tension into your neck and shoulder, let the crown of the head hanging down just like the water flow. Rock your torso forward and back or side to side. Let all the tension melting down, gravity draw you down towards the earth. Breathing in, bring your hands, grab to your thigh bone, shift your tailbone down by lift the heart up, the weight towards your heel. Draw your arm forward at the shoulder height. Exhale, twisting over to your left side by to your right side by draw your left arm outside your right leg. Right arms can go up toward the ceiling. Continue to breathe. Deep breath in, exhale, untwist, draw your arm forward. Deep breath in, exhale, twist to the opposite side. So bring your right hands on outside your left leg, left arms behind or up toward the ceiling. Deep breath in, exhale, untwist, hands toward your hip. Inhale, push down toward your heel, draw your sitting bone toward one another or squeeze to your buttock. As you bring the arms out to the side, up toward the ceiling. Exhale, release, draw your arms down, drop your shoulder down. Shaking your leg out, arms and leg, get ready for your balance pose. And today balance pose will be tree pose. So bring your hands with your feet hip width apart, softening to your knee, begin to circle your ankle, knees and hips. And then reverse to the opposite side. Come to find a stillness into your standing. Shift the weight toward your right foot. Breathing in, bend your left knee, lift the left heel up. Breathing out, turn the left knee out to the side. Keep your hips and shoulder alignment. If you twist this way, bring your knees slightly back. It's an external rotation of your thigh bone. Then heel toward your ankle. Find yourself steady. This is your first option. When you're ready, you want to floating your legs off so that find balance into your right foot first, or bring it up towards your calf or towards the inner thigh. Today, I want to give the option for those who want more. You can bending your right knee and crossing that left ankle on top of the right thigh bone into a figure four. Then each time you exhale, you're just sinking your tailbone down more.
If you're in tree pose, you can draw your arms out wide and up, or bring your hands to your hip. If you're in figure 4 and you want more, you can draw your elbow towards your knee, hinging forward from the hips, and noticing where is it that you feel the sensation. Focusing on rooted down toward your right foot, and allow that journey of your practice to be on your own rather than try to compete with others. One last breath, deep breath in, breathing out, slowly release. Bring your left foot down, arms down, walking or open your leg out wide, twist side to side. Do what your body needs to do. Remember, this is a journey to your practice. When you're ready for the second side, come back to find the stillness into your mountain pose, hands to your hip. Shift the weight toward your left foot, breathing in, bend your right knee, lift your right heel up. Exhale, turn the right knee out to the side, right heel toward your left ankle. This is your second side, so taking your time, find a balance into your left leg first and begin to move, whether press it to your ankle, calf, or all the way up towards your inner thigh. Once you find your balance, and if you want more today, option is to cross your right ankle on top of the left thigh and bend to your left knee. Engaging your arms, either lift your arms out and up, or bring the hands into a prayer position. Those in the figure 4, you can rest your elbow on tops of the knee and begin to hinging forward from the hips. Draw your tailbone down. Find the steadiness rooted down toward your left foot. Wherever you are, continue to breathe, relaxing to your face, your jaw. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out slowly, release, and noticing the balance, checking it all out. Maybe twist side to side, lift the opposite heel out from the floor. Then slowly coming back towards the tops of the mat, feet hip width apart, softening to your knee, inhale, arms out wide, reaching it up, left hand grab into your right wrist. Exhale, tilting over to your left side. Press down toward your right foot and draw that right shoulder up away from your right hip. Lengthening to the right side of your body. Exhale, slowly coming back. Bend your right elbow, left hands on tops of the right elbow. Draw that elbow up. Then slowly bring the right hand, cover your left ear as you begin to tilting that right ear down toward your right bicep. Drop that left shoulder down, bring the left fingertips down toward the floor. Inhale, bring your chin and gaze up toward the ceiling. Breathing out, begin to rotating your neck by bringing your chin down toward your right armpit, gazing down toward your right heel. Allow that tension on the left side of your neck begin to release. Breathing in, lift your head back up, lift your right arms up. Exhale, drop your right arms down, feel the effect. When you're ready, then inhale, arms out wide, reaching it up. Left hand's gonna grab into your right wrist. Exhale, tilting over to your left side, rooted down toward your right foot. Breathing in back toward the center. We switch, so then we do the opposite side. Exhale, tilting over to your right. Feel the weight down toward your left foot. Lift that left shoulder up. Inhale back toward the center. Exhale, bend the left elbow, draw the right arm. Bring the left elbow up, open that armpit area, stretch to your tricep. Exhale, release your left arms down, then right arms down, left hand cover your right ear. Then slowly tilting that left ear down toward your left bicep. Find the length to the right side of your neck, softening to your shoulder. Inhale, tilt the chin and gaze up. Breathing out, roll your chin as you spinal rotation your neck to bring your chin down toward your left armpit. Noticing you might feel the difference on the tightness into your upper back and neck on the different side. Breathing in, lift your head back up, left arms up. Exhale, left arms down. Inhale, lift both shoulders up.
Exhale, shaking out, come to the tops of the mat. Breathing in, softening to your knee, draw your arms out wide. Breathing out, hinging forward from the hips, bending your knee, breathing with your heart, forward fold down. Shift the weight toward your right foot, step left foot back, bring your heel down, turn the toe out to the side. Right hands on tops of the right thigh, open the arms out wide to an opposite direction, warrior two. Pay attention to the front knee. Your right knee wants to be pointing forward, that you can lift your arch and allowing the weight towards your heel. Softening to your shoulder, keep your torso in between your hips, arms out wide. Inhale, press down to your feet, lengthen your leg, lift the arms up. Breathing out, bend your right knee and open up the arms out wide, sinking down deeper as if you're drawing your heel apart but still can squeeze your buttock towards one another. Turn the gaze toward the front arm. Inhale, straight the leg, lengthening to your torso, dragging your heel apart. On your next exhale, you want to hinging forward from that right hip as you're reaching that right arm forward. A lot of time, left hip want to roll back, so bring your left hip back. Left arms can go behind your back, then stop by bringing your right hands down toward the floor. The weights of the hands should be just hanging loose. If you want more option, left arm can go up into your triangle pose, Trikonasana. It's allowing the left side of your body to lengthening and engaging your oblique muscle, the bottom rib cage away from your thigh bone. Deep breath in, exhale, bend the knee, cartwheel the arms down toward the floor, stepping right foot back, meet up with the left, downward facing dog. Paddling to your feet, releasing all the tension. You can choose to bring your knee down toward the floor or follow knee into the Vinyasa flow. Breathing in, shifting the shoulder forward on tops of the wrist with the top to push up or plank pose. Exhale, knee down toward the floor, kneeling plank, uncurl your toe. Deep breath in, exhale, bend the elbow, lower the chest down toward the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, peeling shoulder chest away from the floor into your Cobra pose. Next option, press your hand, lengthen your arms, draw your chest up away from your belly, upward facing dog. Then we all shift back to your child pose for one breath. Deep breath in, breathing out, tuck in your toe, lift the knee up from the ground, tailbone back up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Bend your knee, eye looking forward, walking your feet forward toward your hands, standing forward fold. Breathing in halfway up, hands pressed toward your thigh bone. Breathing out, releasing the hands down, shift the weight toward your left foot, step your right foot back, bend your left knee. Bring the left hands on top of the thigh, open up the arms out wide to find your warrior two. Make sure that your right heel down so that you're engaging your right glute muscle. The left knee on top of the ankle or behind, knee pointing forward. Softening your shoulder, reaching your arms apart. Breathing in, press down to your feet, dragging your heel apart, squeezing the thighs and buttock, reaching the arms up, straight the leg. Breathing out, bend the knees, sinking the tailbone down. Draw your arms away, warrior two. Turn the gaze toward your left hands, inhale, straight the leg. Then reaching and tilting from that left hip, bring your left rib cage toward the floor, lengthening away from your thigh bone. Exhale, right arms go behind your back, left arms drop it down inside your leg without dumping the weight. Just feel that lengthening towards your left arm. Next option, right arm can go up toward the ceiling into your triangle pose. Rooted down the energy towards your leg, engaging your leg muscle. Breathe in and out. Deep breath in. Breathing out, bending your left knee. Cartwheel the arms down. Step left foot back, meet up with the right. Downward facing dog. Paddling to your feet a couple times. If you get tired, you can go down to your knee. If you're in downward facing dog, breathing in, shifting your shoulder forward on top of the wrist toward the top of the push-up or plank pose. Exhale, knee down toward the floor, kneeling plank, uncurling your toe. Deep breath in, exhale, bend the elbow, lower the chest down toward the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, shoulder chest away from the floor into your cobra pose. Exhale, press into your hand, lengthening your arms and reaching the heart up, upward facing dog. Then slowly bend your elbow, releasing everything down toward the floor. Maybe turn the cheek to one side, arm along the side of your body. Slender the front body down, the time to reflecting your practice and letting go. Then slowly bend your knee, circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Roll your knees side to side, ease off all the tension into your lower back and your lumbar spine. Slowly come to a pause as you press the tops of the feet down. Bring your arms behind, interest your hands behind. Breathing in, bring your chin on tops of the mat and begin to peel your shoulder away and reaching the heart forward into your locust pose. You should not feel the compression toward your lower back by engaging your buttocks, squeezing your tailbone towards one another. Next option, you can floating your leg off from the floor, point the toe away from the crown of the head. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Turn the cheek to the opposite side and let your body down. Bend your knee one more time. See whether you like to roll side to side or circle your ankle. Then begin to bring your chin on tops of the mat, hands on tops of the sacrum or at the back area, bend at the elbow. Breathing in, peeling your shoulder and chest away, but roll your elbow towards one another so that the front of the chest are expanding, shoulder blade hugging into the center. Draw your heel toward your buttock. Feel that engaging into your buttock area and then lengthening to the thigh bone by drawing your knee away from the hip. Next option, right hand. So grab your right foot, left hand, left foot. Lengthening to your arms into this bow pose position. If you want more, then you can draw your knee and thigh bone off from the floor into a full bow pose. Relaxing to your quadricep, to your thigh bone, ease all the tension. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, release everything down toward the floor. Pause and feel. Sensing how your body feels. When you're ready, then press your hands down underneath your shoulder. Bend your knee, come back up into your table. Roll your hips side to side or making a circle, clockwise, counterclockwise. Then slowly roll the hip to one side, extending the leg out, down toward the floor. Open up your leg out wide. Using your hands to grab your fresh, drawing your tailbone away from each other. Then slowly find yourself into a sitting wide leg position. Make sure that your shoulders stacking on tops of the hips and allow your heel to be down. Then begin to point and flex the toe. Circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. The intention of this pose is to strengthen the inner thigh. So it's not about how low that you can bring your body down. So make yourself comfortable. If you need the block, you can put the block in the front. Breathing in, reaching the arms up, widen your arms, softening to your shoulder. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, bend at the elbow. You can rest your elbow on tops of the block, or if you have more flexibility into your hamstring, you can flex your toe toward your knee, reaching your arm forward. If you don't have any flexibility, you're just grabbing the block closer toward your inner thigh, bend at the elbow, hinging forward from the hips as if you're hugging to your belly.
Reaching the heart forward. Keep flexing to your toes so that you're engaging your leg muscle. Breathe in and out. One more breath into this wide leg forward fold. Exhale, begin to release. Draw your arms back. Bend your left knee. Bring the left sole of the foot inside your right thigh. If your knee up high, using the block, put the block down, supporting. Draw your right arms out, grabbing towards the inside of your right calf muscle. So your leg gonna press toward your hand, and your hand is gonna press it toward your leg. Can you feel that resist? So that you're engaging your leg and your arm muscle. So keep pressing arm and leg towards one another. Then begin to use your left hand. Draw your left shoulder back as if like you're trying to bring the bow to, like when you're drawing bow and arrow position. Turn the head and gaze up toward the left side. Keep resisting into that right hand and right leg. Then relaxing your left arms down by wrapping behind your back. Draw your shoulder away. Ease that tension from your lower back and QL muscle as you begin to resist into that right side of your body. Now each exhale, you want more, you can slide your right hand forward toward your right heel. But keep drawing your left shoulder away from your right hand. You can continue to stay right here. Next option, inhale, left arm going up to the ceiling. Stay right here. If you're not collapsing your torso, then next option, draw your left hands or left shoulder toward your right toe. Bring your left armpit up toward the ceiling. This will help releasing the tension into your QL muscle and also the lower back. QL muscle is the muscle that wraps around your spine. Deep breath in, exhale, release. Bring your right hands on top of the left knee, left arms behind. Breathing in, press down to your right sitting bone first and draw your chest forward rather than leaning back. Then exhale, begin to turn your chest toward your left side. Relaxing to the neck and jaw as you begin to turn your chin toward your right shoulder. Nodding yes. Then drawing your the right ear down toward the floor, lengthening to the left side of your neck. Deep breath in, bring your head back up, turn to your left side. Exhale, untwist back toward the center. Bend your knee, extending the leg out, lift it ups and down, noticing the difference. So now we're going to release the QL, the muscle, the tightness into closer toward your lumbar spine. On the opposite side, so you're going to open the left leg out wide, bend your right knee. Once again, if you're using the block, put the block down. It helps bring your sitting bone down evenly. If you're not sure, then rock your sitting bone side to side. Flex the toes so that you're engaging your left leg muscle. Left hand, so left elbow, press to your left leg. Left leg, press it so it's like a resist, so that you find the steadiness and stability. Then draw your right hand, breathing in, turn the chest and chin up to the ceiling, your right elbow turning back. As your left arm and leg resist and right shoulder away, you can feel already that your spinal rotation. Exhale, bring your right arms behind your back. Keep staying right there. On next option, you can reaching right arm toward the ceiling. Once you find yourself steadiness without moving your body, see whether you can sliding that left hand forward down toward your heel. You can continue to stay right here. Next option, draw your right hand toward your left toe. Roll that right shoulder and armpit up without collapsing your right shoulder. Breathe into that right side of your body. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw your right arms out and behind your back. Bring your left hands on top of the right knee. If you're leaning back, draw your ribcage forward and reaching to the crown of the head. Press your left sitting bone down. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist and turn your chest to your right side. Relaxing your shoulder down. Begin to turn your chin toward your left shoulder, nodding yes. Exhale, tilting left ear down. Ease all that tension in your neck and jaw. Inhale, lift your head back up, turn to your right side. Exhale, untwist, bring yourself back toward the center. Bending your knee, extending the leg out, lift it ups and down. When you're ready, then bring the sole of the foot towards one another. Rock your sitting bones side to side. Lift your knee ups and down. Interlace your hands underneath your pinky, lengthening to your torso. Breathing in, exhale, bend the elbow, hitching forward from the hips. Draw the navel in as you bring your heart forward and down. Listening to your body, is try not to press your knee down, thinking about draw your knee back towards your hip. Relaxing to your shoulder, continue to breathe, and noticing and experience the sensation inside your inner thigh without experiencing pain. Bow ankle pose, breathing in, breathing out slowly, hands underneath your knee, draw your knee towards one another, step both feet forward, draw your rib cage towards your thigh bone, rest your chin on tops of the knee, hands on tops of the feet. Allow the sensation to subside, and when your body ready, begin to rising back up and grabbing two blocks and belt, and begin to find your way to lie down toward the floor. Once you're lying down toward the floor, draw your knee toward your chest, bring your thigh bone toward your rib cage, elbow down, shoulder back down. Then using your hands to draw your knee away so that your shoulders spreading apart, shoulder blade connecting down toward the floor, then roll yourself side to side, massaging your back. Lower your left foot down toward the floor, bend your left knee, crossing right ankle on tops of the left thigh, flex your right toe toward your knee. Keep the back of your sacrum, the flat area, down toward the floor into this supine pigeon pose of figure 4. You can continue staying right here and drawing your right knee away, or begin to lift your left foot off from the floor, bring your knee and thigh bone toward your rib cage. Choose the option that's working for you. If your hands grabbing to your knee, make sure the back of the shoulder down, back of the neck are long. Noticing which area of your body that you feel the stretch or tension. Can you send the breath energy, that smooth, steady flow, to releasing that tension, let it melting down. One more breath, breathing in. Breathing out slowly, release, bring your arms down, uncrossing your leg, lower both feet flat down toward the floor. Noticing the difference. Then when you're ready, cross the opposite ankle, the left ankle on top of the right thigh, flex your left toe toward your knee. Choose the option that works for you, whether you want to lift your right foot off from the floor or not. If you draw your hands toward your knee, make sure the shoulder down, softening to the front of your throat. You might noticing one side of the hip is more tighter than the other. One last breath, breathing in, breathing out slowly, release, uncrossing your leg, lower your foot down. Then begin to draw your knee toward your chest one more time. Roll side to side. Bring your hands right behind your thigh bone. As you bring your hands right behind your thigh, pressing your thigh bone towards your ribs. Breathing in without moving the thigh bone, just only lift your heel up towards the ceiling, flexing the toe. Then if you want to feel more sensation, then begin to straighten the leg, press your thigh bone away. Noticing the stretching towards the hamstring area. Point and flex the toes, circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Then slowly release, bend your knee. Lower your foot down toward the floor one at a time and finding one block. Put the block in between your thigh bone, either with the flat side or slightly wider, using your thigh bone to hug in towards the block. Bring your heel closer towards your buttock, arm along the side of your body. Breathing in, lift your hips up and begin to draw your knee forward on tops of the ankle. Allow that inner thigh to hug in towards the block as you lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Option to roll your shoulder down toward the floor one at a time. Interlace your hands underneath your sacrum. Bring your shoulder blade toward the center. Each inhale, breathing all the way down towards your belly area, ribs expanding in all directions. Allow that knee to point forward. Feel the engaging of your glute muscle, that your tailbone squeezing towards one another. One last breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Open your arms out wide. Roll yourself from the upper back, mid back, lower back, and let the sacrum down last. Grabbing that block. Breathing in, press down to your feet to lift the hips up and sliding that block right underneath your sacrum, the flat area below your lower back. So you should not feel any pinching into your lumbar spine. Once you find the position, breathing in, reaching the arms overhead. Allow your shoulder to be apart, chest expanding and lengthening from the shoulder away from your hip. Feel the lung capacity as the ribs expanding out to the side. On your next exhale, then extending the leg out down toward the floor, anchor down toward your heel, point the toe forward. Relaxing to the front body from the tops of the feet to your shin bone, to your thigh bone, hip flexor, front of your ribs, all the way up toward your armpit. Feel the engaging of your buttock as you squeeze your buttock towards one another to protecting your lower back. Allow the sensation to subside as you let it go and follow your breath. One last breath, breathing in, breathing out, draw your arms back, bend your knee one at a time. Feet flat down toward the floor. When you feel ready, press down to your feet, lift the hips up and moving the block away. Slowly grabbing your belt, bending your knee, wrapping the belt around the ball of the foot. Inhale, reaching the heel up away from your tailbone, sliding your hands down along your belt so that your elbows are down toward the floor. Maybe making a circle by using your heel like a pencil, drawing a circle clockwise, counterclockwise. Feel the lower backs and the hips loosen up. Then right at the center where you find balance, then extending left leg out down toward the floor, flexing both toes toward your knee. Draw your right arms out to the side, left hands grabbing both belts. Breathing in, exhale, roll your right leg over to your left side. Allow the twist to relaxing your lower back. Draw your right arms away, option to turn the head to your right. If you want more deeper stretch toward your right leg, by the outside of your hips, all the way down to your IT band, then drawing that heel away from your buttock, flexing the toe. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, bend your right knee, extending right leg back up. Point and flex the toe one more time. Feel that stretch all the way to the back of your Achilles, your calf muscle to your hamstring. Then we switch by bringing your left leg up, lower your right leg down. Flexing both toes toward your knee, press your heel away. Bring your elbow down,
the belt to your right hands, breathing in, left arms open out wide away from your body. Exhale, draw your left leg over to your right side. Option to turn the head to your left. Noticing whether you feel the difference on this side. Where is it the tightness? Where is it the tension? Can you continue to breathe, let the muscle relax the body at ease. One last breath, breathing in, breathing out, bend your left knee, move the belt away, draw both knees towards your shoulder or armpit, so the foot up toward the ceiling, hands right behind your thigh. Roll yourself side to side. Option, soak the foot up, hands grabbing behind your thigh, your calf or outside edge of your foot. Happy baby pose. Do what your body needs to do. If you like to circle your ankle or point and flex the toe one more time, get the whole body relaxed and get ready for your relaxation. When you're ready, then bend your knee one at a time, bring your foot down, grabbing to block. Press the block down underneath your thigh bone, open up your leg out wide to allowing your femur bone fall back to your pelvis, so to relaxing and neutral towards your psoas muscle. You can draw your arms slightly away from your body and scanning throughout your whole body. Any parts of the body that still hold the tension, using your breath and let the tension melting down with each exhale. Softening to including your face, your jaw. Let the tongue fall to the top roof of your mouth. You have a choice to soft gaze toward the ceiling or closing your eyes. Then draw your awareness towards your breath. Follow your breath inside your body. Let your body rest and unwind. The time for body to rejuvenate. Let this be the time to allow your body to rest completely and riding with the waves of your own breath to find the journey to your deep relaxation. Slowly begin to bring that awareness back towards your body, moving the block away and rest your torso down toward the floor. Sensing the connection of your body down towards your mat. Then begin to let your head turn gently side to side, wiggling to your hands, your toes. Breathing in, reaching the arms overhead, an option to point the toe forward to stretch your body in all directions. Exhale, bend your knee one at a time. Bring your knee toward your chest is an option. Hands on tops of the knee. Roll gently side to side. Finding that awakening moment. The next time you roll to your right side, using the bottom arm supporting head, neck, and shoulder. Draw your knees slightly up toward your chest, just like the way you curl into the mother's womb. Take your time. Try to not to rush yourself, and when you feel ready, using the top hands to press yourself back up into your sitting position. Feel the weights of your sitting bone rooted down toward the floor. Allow your spine to stacking on tops of one another as you reaching the crown of the head toward the ceiling. Let the soft gaze down or closing your eyes so that you can take in this final moment to witness your experience, to checking in with your physical body, that how is it that you feel. Observing the quality of your breath, can you find that smooth, steady flow? Is your breath still shallow or is it deep? What is it that you feel? Noticing the quietness and stillness of your mind, the calmness and the relax that you create.
Let all these feelings be with you till the next time we meet. Breathing in, draw that arms out wide, reaching it up and allow the palms to touch. Exhale, hands right in front of your heart as we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining with me. Have a wonderful Sunday.